Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's cryptocurrency trivia session. We're back. It's a Saturday, not a Friday, so hopefully that means people who are in Europe can more easily join than it being real late for them on a Friday night. Yeah, some of you might be here for the first time. We are going through 10 questions today. The last question is worth double points. I have no fill in the blanks this time, given some of the issues we had with the past ones. If I introduce that one in the future, then it'll be like one word or something to be clearer. But in any case, in order to join, you need to go to kahoot.it or download the Kahoot app. You need to have a constant view of the live stream as you are playing. So it's probably not best for you to try and watch the live stream on your phone. You should either use a computer or a TV or something. But you can go to the website kahoot.it and join with the game pin 8034729. Join with your Reddit username, because if you qualify in the top 3, you get some moons. So that's your reward for... I was going to say, studying, learning, paying attention, but we all know it really just means you're bored and are just hitting F5 on the cryptocurrency subreddit. Like, let's be honest, right? So that's your pity prize, more to say. But yeah, we'll obviously wait a few minutes for people to come in. I started the stream early so people can get those notifications, join in, and we'll start a little after noon Central. It is currently 11:53 Central. So yeah. If you have any questions, of course, you can put those in the normal chat there on the right-hand side. Happy to answer them. Yeah. Good to see everyone again. See some faces again, like J-Cop and Mr. Mustache Man. I think Essisenor and Dad Dreamer are new. Ninja DK, that one looks vaguely familiar to me. Hello, Mr. Makavali 7 Days 3. I'm not sure what you connect with, whatever your actual Reddit username is, but best of luck to you. Best of luck to everyone here. I did not notice this last time, but I think the difference between one of the placements was like 7 points, which was nothing. It was such a narrow window. And I wish I noticed it at the time, but like really, that was less than a 1 second difference between people answering. So, among the entire quiz, someone answered like 1 second slower on average total. 1 second over the entire course of the game, not per question. So that was insane to witness. Thank you for joining Snoo Confections, Fuba311, Carrie. Chose the 8-bit music this time instead of the standard Kahoot music, so, gotta mix it up a little bit. I was thinking about using the Halloween music, but I'm not a huge Halloween fan, plus I don't know, I feel like I probably can use it because it's October, but I don't think it's soon enough to Halloween to use the Halloween music. That'd be weird. Questions? I believe there are 10 questions today, if I can remember what I did. Which I hope so. I think there's 10. Last one is worth double points. Seeing McGilby here again. Nice. Nice. Kiri? Okay. Or Kai. Yeah, Kiri. It has to be Kiri. Fuba311. We're up to 14 viewers and 12 people in game. That's pretty good. Get more and more people viewing and in this game. It would be interesting to see how many people in the cryptocurrency subreddit are on a Saturday. I have the subreddit stats, but that's different than participation in this type of thing. Obviously, we don't have thousands of people in this every day. So will be an interesting test here. Sadly, there's absolutely no way that I'll be able to do a trivia next week, so at least that one is off. I am not going to be online, so you can sadly find something else to do next Friday and Saturday. Just as a heads up there. All right, some new names coming in as far as I can tell. Remember, just to remind everyone, please join with your Reddit username. Your Reddit username. If you want to qualify for part of the 1,800 moon that we give to winners. 1,000 to first place, 500 second, 300 third. Outside of the cryptocurrency trivia here, I'm curious about who has used Kahoot before in some, I don't know, whether it's a class or work or anything else. That would be interesting for us to see. I know it's very commonly used in elementary schools now, but some of you might have been too old to hit that, really. I didn't start using it until late high school. Wow, look at that. 17 viewers and 17 people in the game. That's awesome. Born too late to experience Kahoot. Well, here you are experiencing it right now. Anyone else have fun plans this weekend they want to talk about? I think I'm going to go out hiking after this. That's pretty much all I do, crypto and hiking. If you're just joining now, you can go to the website kahoot.it or download the Kahoot app if you want to use that for some reason, and then go to, type in, the game pin 803-4728-29. I wonder if we'll be overflowing where you can't even see all the names like last time. That was pretty cool. That's some of the most people I've seen in a Kahoot game before. Or maybe everyone just had long usernames. I mean, I don't know. Well, if you look at the trend line of the current viewers on this chart, and I know we're all really good at looking at trend lines, apparently, at least so we tell ourselves. So it's a nice linear line up. So hopefully we can, have more and more people come in the next few minutes before we start here. Not to be the typical YouTuber idiot, because I kind of hate when people do this, but truly, if you do want to get notified when these things happen, the best thing to do is, hit the stupid bell button. That's just the way it is. Unless you're on the subreddit enough to check every single random pin post in every single thread, I mean, then good for you, I guess. Human 1, T David 13. That math guy? I don't know if I have enough math questions for you today. Sorry, that math guy. I wonder... Yeah, I don't think I have any questions on elliptic curves and stuff this time, so... You might be disappointed. Other people will probably be happy, but you might be disappointed. Remember, as a reminder, please make sure to join with your Reddit username if you do want credit. Otherwise, your moon will be donated to Moderator Slush Fund. Just kidding, it won't be. We'll try and track you down. If not, it'll go to the next place winner. And just for transparency's sake, if you look on the announced post in the subreddit, the trivia announced post, I also did include a link to something we posted yesterday as a moderator team, the community proposals and voting guidelines. Make sure you look through that, post some feedback. it's sort of setting some of the basic guidelines for creating polls going forward. We want to continuously encourage people to use the cryptocurrency meta subreddit in order to talk about subreddit related things, because we don't want random people that just want cryptocurrency news to be like, oh, what's going on with all these random drama stuff going on? I just want to see crypto news. So we want to hit both areas while still making sure that people have a voice to talk about ways that they want to improve the subreddit and stuff. And I think moons are, they're a promising way. We'll see what becomes of them and what Reddit does with them. But we're trying it out. Improve this. What do you mean by this? The downvoters army. Sorry. So the best thing we can do with this is work with Reddit. So us as a moderator team do not know who is downvoting each post, right? It's anonymous from our perspective. We can only see, wow, every single comment is downvoted here. So the best thing we can do then is report it to the admins, the Reddit admins, the people who actually work for Reddit. And in testing out the moon distribution, the Reddit admins, to their credit, have opened up like a direct line of communication with us. So we're able to just send them DMs and stuff, and they get back to us usually within an hour. Like during working hours, usually within an hour. Otherwise, within only a few hours. So it's something that Reddit luckily has a lot of good experience with, because they have to deal with vote manipulation across the entire website. And cryptocurrencies are unique in that there's a direct financial incentive to try and, support specific content and demote other content. But it's not like they haven't, seen these similar problems in other subreddits, like the politics subreddits, for example, right? There's a lot of money in politics, and so there's a lot of incentive to push certain views or have other views repressed. So they do, have experience dealing with these matters on, all different areas of Reddit. So really the best thing we can do is work with Reddit to make sure that they are tracking who vote manipulates, and Reddit will take specific action. And then as a community, there's certainly some other things we can do to make sure that the quality of content is good, and that we have a nice balance of content such that it's not just all media posts. We made some pretty significant changes, which I feel personally have really helped the subreddit by limiting the number of media posts, which include all media, including memes and the like. So it seems to have been well received, and there are still discussions about link whitelists and all sorts of fun stuff. And no, I have no knowledge about when or if moons will go to the mainnet. Knowing all of our luck, they'll just wipe everyone's moons and say, sorry, that was an experiment that went bad, bye. Hopefully that doesn't happen, right? But they have stated that is something that they have the right to do, and they might do it. So no knowledge that it actually will go on mainnet or anything. Well, it's been 5 after. I think it's about time we get started here. Jogger Pogger got in at the last second there. Good for them. Thank you for joining everyone who's been here. 22, not quite the same crowd we've had sometimes, but still decent crowd here. Wait, no. Okay, I'll wait 1 second. Join. Quick. You can join later. You'll just miss the first few questions, which means you'll miss out on some points, which is no good. I guess to those who are playing for the first time, again, you will need to have a constant view of the live stream. You will need to anticipate about a 5-7 second delay. So if it says you have 5 seconds left, that might actually mean that with the delay, you are out of time. So get those answers in as soon as possible to make sure that you're not answering later than what is actually allowed on my end. So account for a delay. You get points for getting questions correctly, obviously. You also get points for answering quickly. You get far more points for answering at the beginning of the timer than at the end. So please vote very, very quickly, especially when last game there was such a small small point difference. It all came down to the timing. So get those answers in as soon as possible, really. And then, of course, I believe it gives you extra bonus points if you get multiple correct in a row. So good for you for that. But yeah, pretty simple game. They do not show the answers on your phone or, whatever Kahoot.it device you're using. So you will need to look at the live stream and select the correct color / symbol that accompanies it. All right, TrucksMatt made it. Hopefully that's everyone. Just 1 second here, then we'll get going. I don't know if I have the same energy that I do on a Friday evening to do these things. I'm a little more reserved, I think, in my hosting here. I should be more, flamboyant and getting out there and making more jokes. I didn't have coffee today. Maybe it was that. But I'm not really dependent on it, so who knows? I'll never know. All right, hopefully, Melancholy Crypto, you are in the game. If not, you can still join using the game pin 8034729. So let's get started here. Bird Bamboo, hopefully that was you. Well, we are starting right now. All right. Quiz. Which exchange suspended withdrawals this week? Was it Binance, OKEX, BTC, or Bitfinex? Again, you should always choose the best answer for these. Hopefully most people saw this in the news here. This is an example of a news-based question, which is actually quite a few in these trivia sessions normally. Recent news. Got to incentivize people to pay attention. Yep, see 10 questions there. I'm seeing closer to a 5-6 second delay today. Again, sadly, this is with the lowest possible delay I can set on YouTube's end. So get those answers in really as quickly as you can. Most people chose the correct answer, OKEX. Only 5 people selected some other exchange. OKEX did this weird thing where they like one of their key holders is apparently working with authorities for something, and they don't have access to these keys apparently, and so they are saying that they are not processing cryptocurrency withdrawals, which had a negative impact on price earlier this week across most areas of most cryptocurrency assets. So that's what's going on there. Let's see the leaderboard. First place, since they answered quickest, Jogger Pogger. You have a late edition, but you're killing it. Mr. Mustache Man, expert for how many times they've played, I would say. Kiri, Krazabra, and TrucksMatt on the board. Congrats. Let's see what happens in the next few questions here. Question 2. Coinbase received this many requests for information from law enforcement in the first half of 2020. About 1,900, about 2,300, about 2,700, or about 6,800. They posted this on their Medium. It was, of course, taken up by several news sources. This is following the recommendations of the EFF. They recommended that Coinbase take this type of action and be more transparent about what they're revealing and why. And in the past, Kraken also has published, relatively detailed information, at least for services. Ooh, that split the results nicely. You got to have a few tough ones here. I mean, you got to have some easy ones, some tough ones. You need some variance in the score. So, yes, correct answer is about 1,900. So that's the best answer here. Some of them were civil requests. I believe if you look at just the criminal requests, it's 1870-ish. It's just under 1,900, but certainly the best answer here out of all these options. Not quite 6,800. That'd be quite a few. The United States, the UK, and Germany were the 3 largest requesters. At least all their respective all their respective law enforcement were the largest requesters. So that changes the board quite a bit. 2 new names on here, sorry. Jogger Pogger still on top. Kiri is in second. Ninja DK, congrats. Overflow 1234, Mr. Mustache Man. And up 7 places, Mike and Raid? I'm assuming Mike and Raid, is the highest climber, so congrats. Let's keep going. Question 3. Samurai had approximately this many mixing rounds in the last month. Is it about 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, or 40,000? What's the best, closest answer here? Samurai, of course, is a cryptocurrency or Bitcoin mixing service. That's a wallet that includes mixing functionality. Oh, people are off so much with their perspectives here. Yeah, it was less than 10,000 actually. It was like 8,000 and it was one of their best months. So yeah, this will change the board here. You can't just always choose the middle numbers, blue and yellow. It doesn't always mean that I'm going to put the right answer somewhere in the middle. I guess the last question showed that too. They were both the smallest. But yeah, Samurai had approximately 10,000. It actually had fewer than 10,000 mixing rounds in the last 30 days. So, a lot of people think of a lot of people mixing, but the reality is that doesn't really happen that much. It's definitely a niche community. So there you go. All right, so this will change the board quite a bit. We ready? Oh yeah, Krasabra went top. Just jumped straight to the top there. Good for them. Looks like most other people didn't get it correct. Oh, it must have been Krasabra and Speedy Raven 41. Those must have been the two people that got it correct. So definitely anyone's game after that tough question. That one was tougher than I thought it would be. I did assume more than two people would get that one correct, but that's, it's good for me to reuse at some point in the future, just to keep you all honest. All right, question 4. The Center Consortium announced that its stablecoin will soon be available on which blockchain? Is it Tron, Ethereum, Bitcoin, or Stellar? Hopefully you all know what the Center Consortium is. I hope you all do. Melancholy Crypto, nice picture of Hobbs in your YouTube profile picture. Fun fact, my childhood pet's name is actually Hobbs. It's sadly not a tiger, it's just a dog, but we named him Hobbs. Yeah, Stellar is the correct answer there. Ethereum's the wrong answer. So to those who don't know, Center Consortium is the entity that backs USDC, which is, the majority investors, or at least substantial investors, are Coinbase and Circle for USDC. So it already is on Ethereum. It's already in ERC20. And it's also on Algorand. And then the third one they just announced was Stellar. No specific ETA, although they gave like rough quarter estimates. Not this year, if I recall correctly. But yeah, Stellar's obviously the best answer there. Definitely not Ethereum because it's already on Ethereum. Oh, change the leaderboard again. This is so fun. Jogger Pogger's back in first place. Kiri's in second. McGilby is in, or McGilby, sorry. I should know this one by now. McGilby in third. Kurzava still hanging on, just barely though. And J Forecop. There you are on the top leaderboard. And EA4X is the highest climber. Welcome back, EA4X. Great to see you again. Great to see everyone again. You joined late. Well, you can still make it up. Almost everyone got the third question incorrectly, so there's still hope. Only 10 questions on this one, so you're going to have to do real well. Let's see, though. Question 5. True or false? Monero ring signatures are interactive. Is that true or false? Again, the best answer here. I was originally going to make this be like, ring signatures have these properties except this, but I guess that answered the Euro question. Yeah. Oops. That's fine. It's fine. False is the correct answer here. You hate Monero questions. Well, I think this is the only one. So yeah. Interactive, that is false. Interactive refers to the process where you need to get with a bunch of other people and like all do some sort of like random signing and stuff. Like mixing, you refer to mixing as an interactive process, but ring signatures are non-interactive. You don't need to talk to anyone else to sign a transaction. You just need to look at a copy of the blockchain. You don't need to like put some crazy stuff together to make it work. So, looks like that was a good question, about a 50-50 split, what I'm going for. That changed the leaderboard again. Jogger Pogger got that one incorrect. So they are back down to 5th. The math guy is up 8 places. Congrats. And Kiri is in 1st, followed by McGilby and Krazaba. It's Kazabra. Sorry. Krazabra. All right, here we go. Next question, question 6. According to the block, approximately what % of trading volume is denominated in Tether? In a Tether pair. Yeah, denominated. Sorry. Yeah, that's correct. 25%, 40%, 70%, or 85%. I read that incorrectly in my head, but it is the correct question, and the correct answer is hopefully chosen by someone here. Hopefully you. It's about 70%. Yeah, most people said, chose a number that was less than 40. I mean, a lot of people think of Bitcoin as being the base currency, right? You hear it all the time. Bitcoin's a base currency. Yeah, yada, 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 yada. Bitcoin's adopted everywhere. It's a base currency. Well, the fact of the matter is, Tether is about 70% of the denominated trading volume, according to the block, which they weighted the trading volume by, or the pairs by their actual volume. So, yeah, Tether's used far more frequently as a pair. If you actually look at the trading volume than any other cryptocurrency. So that's definitely the best answer. 70% there. Quite a lot of Tether denominated volume. Let's see if that changed anything here. A little bit. McGilby is in 1st. Kiri is in 2nd. Mr. Mustache Man made their way to 3rd. And Krazabra and J4 Cop are still up there. Lomasar climbed up 3. I'm a little surprised. That's the highest climber at this point. But congrats for slowly making your way up. Let's see what happens. We're more than halfway through the quiz now. Question 7. Bitcoin Taproot recently moved closer to deployment because of which of the following? It passed peer review, it was merged into the code, mining pools began signaling in favor, or nodes began signaling in favor. What is the best answer? Best answer. Get that lovely music in the background. Better than my silence like the first game. All right. Correct answer chosen by, most people here. It was recently merged into the Bitcoin, often referred to as the Bitcoin Core repository. No one's began signaling yet as far as I can tell. Like maybe someone's made an announcement or manually done something, but ultimately the big news of the week, the best answer was that it was merged into the code, and then it needs to go through a whole adoption process for the soft fork. Sorry for everyone who answered incorrectly, despite claiming to know that they should know better. But yeah, it will be interesting to see when and if Taproot gets adopted as a soft fork. It'll be interesting to see actually what happens. I know a lot of people speculate it will be less controversial than SegWit, but also we still need to see, right? Jury is still out. Leaderboard, definitely some changes here. Mr. Mustache Man is now in 2nd, Jogger Pogger 3rd, J4 Cop 4th, and Krazabra 5th. Someone fell down off the top from 2nd place. That's what bumped everyone up there. And Human 1 is the highest climber. Congrats. So we only have 3 more questions left. I can count, I promise. 3 more questions left. 2 of them are the same multiple choice, and then one of them is a rearrange tile one. So be ready for that final rearrange tile for double points. Question 8. The total stablecoin supply now exceeds its value. Lots on stablecoins today. 1 billion, 10 billion, 20 billion, or 30 billion. Remember, there's a live stream lag, so get those answers in. All right, looks like most people got this one. 20 billion is the best answer here. Just barely exceeded it. It's not like a fourfold increase since the beginning of the year, by the way. Really good for stablecoins. Part of the reason why I have so many stablecoin questions today, I guess. Also, I was looking at them. This is the problem. I need more and more people to submit cryptocurrency trivia questions. You do know that I post a Google form link. You can submit suggested questions and even some answers if you like. And if they are good, I will steal them. And that's good for me because I have one fewer question to think of. And also it means you have, a greater pool of people that look up different things every week to come up with cool questions. But also, most importantly for you, is if you come up with a question and submit it, and then it's used, you are probably going to know what the answer to it is, right? Even if I change up some of the right or wrong answers or change it up a little bit, it's probably on a subject matter that you do know a decent amount about. So that's your incentive to submit questions, and that makes my life a lot easier. Leaderboard here looks mostly unchanged. It looks like 2 people fell off on the bottom there, though. Kiri is back on, and then I'm in it for the tech is on. Hopefully I'm in it for the tech is your real Reddit username, so you can get credit if you do punch your way up into the top 3 positions here. There are 2 questions left. 3,000 points, however, still up for grabs. So anyone in at least the top 5 can even still win it, depending on how people do. So let us see what's happening here. Second to last question, the last multiple choice coming up right here. Coin Center recently published an op-ed with this title: National banks shouldn't touch cryptocurrencies. We need more guidance from FinCEN on the IRS. A digital dollar should focus on transparency, or there's no such thing as a decentralized exchange. Oh yeah, this is a good one. This is a good question, guys. Let's see how many people get this one. Curveball. All right, that was a good split. Nice. You got to keep people, you got to keep them on their toes, right? That's the whole point of reason it's fun for me to do this, I'd say. Can't have every question be easy. Yeah, they put out a post. It was also co-posted on the block that says there's no such thing as a decentralized exchange. And basically their entire point was, when we refer to decentralized exchanges right now, there's almost always a point in which you can refer to some type of centralized component. So it's kind of weird to call them decentralized exchanges, or at least even call the entire category related to a DEX. I know it's good marketing to call something a DEX, but also, like, just calling something a DEX doesn't wave away all your problems. So they actually did make a post with this exact title recently. There's no such thing as a decentralized exchange. Yeah, they definitely did not post that national banks shouldn't touch cryptocurrencies. Regarding the digital dollar focus on transparency, they actually are very vocal at Coin Center that privacy is really important for them. So it's definitely not the best answer there. And also, they did write, they made a different blog that was basically, it said exactly, like, do we really need more guidance from FinCEN? Although I'm sure that they still want to clarify some things with the IRS or have the IRS change some things. Yeah, there's a long way to go to make DEXs, in quotes, more decentralized. And calling them DEXs in the meantime probably doesn't really make that much sense. So, yeah, some parts are more decentralized than centralized exchanges, but it doesn't mean that, it's actually decentralized in the way you would expect. So this probably changed the leaderboard here. Let's see. Only a tiny bit. Only a tiny bit. Womasar was back on the leaderboard. Mr. Mustache Man, you have an answer streak of 5 correct in a row. Good for you. You're so close. Are you going to finish in the top 3 here? Who's going to finish in the top 3? Remember, this last question worth 2,000 points. And just like normal, you need to arrange it. And once you are done, click the submit button in order to get your answer in, or else you will get 0 points. So please get them correct. Make sure to submit, and of course, please try and get them correct. If you mix up even one of them, it will be worth 0 points for the entire thing. So get them all in the correct order. All right, here we go. Last question. Puzzle for double points. From the lowest left to highest right, arrange by the number of daily transactions. Lowest left, highest right. Your options are Bitcoin, Zcash, Dogecoin, and Monero. You have like 40 seconds from now, if you're watching on stream, to answer. And then make sure you click submit when you are ready. Lowest on the left, remember. Everyone screws us up. Oh, this is going to change some stuff. Only 11 people got this one correct. Oh, sorry, 11% of people, so far fewer than 11. The correct order is Zcash, Monero, Dogecoin, then Bitcoin. People forget how many transactions happen on Dogecoin. I assume that's the one that threw people off. But that's the correct order. Let us see. Boom. Podium. Top 3. Third place with 7 out of 10 correct. Mr. Mustache Man, you placed. McGilby, second place. And first place with 6 out of 10 correct, but quick at answering is Kiri. Congratulations, Kiri, for first place. Congrats to everyone here. Congrats to Krazabra and Jogger Pogger, I believe, for being real close. Looking at the points distribution, it looks like there was a little bit of a healthier distribution than last time. It wasn't super, super close together. But ultimately, these are the 3 individuals who are winning moons. So congrats. Thank you for joining. I will most likely not be here next week. So we'll see what happens for the next quiz, what we do. Of course, we also need other ideas, which you can post in the announced trivia thread on Reddit about how you feel that we should do other moon giveaways going into the future. So make sure you participate there. And of course, make sure you submit other cryptocurrency quiz questions. Like I said, if they are good, I will steal them. So take advantage of that. All right, everyone, this has been fun. Go out and enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you next time. Bye.